Hello, folks. We are coming to you live from the Rabos International Airport in Mangibi County, where His Excellency President Joseph Nyoma Boakai is departing Liberia for Tanzania, and he's going to attend the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit. That summit will be attended by international, especially African leaders in Dar es Salaam, in Tanzania. So the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit to be held in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania on January 27, which of course started today and it runs to the 28th of this month. Is a landmark gathering focused on accelerating energy access across Africa. So His Excellency President Joseph Nyoma Boakai is representing Liberia for that summit. So the Energy Summit is being hosted by the government of the United Republic of Tanzania and the World Bank Group, the one hosting that summit in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. So Spoon TV, I'm Sylvester Chirople. Can you stay with us as we bring you this live coverage here from Mangibi County, specifically the Rabos International Airport, where the president is and will soon depart Liberia. So he's going to get prepared, and after which he will depart Liberia for an about what that is ongoing. And I'll bring you a little detail of the president's visit to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Okay, so that energy summit, the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit, is being hosted by the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, the African Union, the African Development Bank Group, and the World Bank Group. The summit is an opportunity for governments, private sector leaders, development partners, and civil society to advance the ambiguous goal of providing electricity across access to 300 million people by 2030. So that is the main target of that summit, to make sure to provide 300 million people access to electricity by 2030. So His Excellency President Joseph Nyoma Boakai is representing Liberia for that summit in Dar es Salaam. So 12 African countries presented their national energy compacts at the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit. And those countries include Chad, Cote d'Ivoire, Democratic Republic of Congo, Liberia, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritania, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, and Zambia. Those are the countries that presented their compass at the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit. Each country identifies specific policy measures to address constraints across the energy sector in its national energy compact and sets its own targets based on its unique context. So Liberia is no exception to these developments, and the president, as he leaves today, he's expected to be back within 2 days. He's expected to be back within 2 days. All right, so that mission so there are certain levels or criteria expected from countries. Countries are encouraged to hold public consultations with civil society and other relevant stakeholders to inform the development of the compacts, all right? Over the time, I believe the Liberian government specifically relevant entities or ministry, they have been preparing for this compact because this is competition. This is a competition among those African nations. So we hope that upon his return, His Excellency President Joseph Boakai's return, there will be good news for the people of Liberia, because looking at these countries, I can say these are all developing countries, right? Chad, Cote d'Ivoire, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Liberia, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritania, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, and Zambia. Those are all developing countries, or let's say underdeveloped countries, right? Because developing countries have a certain level of economic criteria, or their status in economy speaks to a certain level of improvement, and Liberia is not to that tax. All right. So, folks, we are posted here at the Rabat International Airport, where His Excellency President Joseph Boakai is, and in the next few minutes he will be departing Liberia for Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and he's going to attend the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit. This summit, the major goal is to provide electricity access to 300 million people by 2030. So there are a few countries that are taking part of this summit conference. There are few countries, all right, about 13 of them. Yes, 13 countries have taken part of this summit. So we still here posted. We want to see the president depart. By the way, the president about an hour or two hours ago, the president just delivered his State of the Nation address, his second State of the Nation address, and right after that, immediately, the president was on his way here, and the way we are, he's departing the country. So stay with us as we remain posted, bringing you update from the Rabat International Airport in Mangibi County.
Just to let you know, it will be posted by the government of the United States Republic of Tanzania, the African Union, African Development Bank, facilities on top of the government support, development partners, access to over 300 million people with electricity by 2030. And this summit will be held in Tanzania, at the Rabat International Airport.
So the government of Liberia has been recognizing the critical role of energy in fostering economic, political, and social development. And in fact, it has committed to ensuring universal access to modern energy services in an affordable, sustainable, and environmentally friendly manner. So this commitment is enshrined in the national energy policy and is aligned with the UN Sustainable Development Goal 7. The NEP aims to leverage private capital, promote renewable energy resources, and encourage efficient electricity use. It's not, I mean, it didn't stop there, but emphasize regional and international cooperation in electricity trade and investment. So, Liberia, though you may say that the country in terms of electricity is behind, but there are efforts being made, and but like we see, we just saw the Minister of State for Presidential, the Minister of State with our portfolio, Minister Boakai Belete, is also on this trip. As you can see, she is proceeding to the flight. All right, Minister Boakai Belete. So, folks, stay with us. This is Spoon TV, and I'm Sylvester Chudople. We are coming to you live from the Rabos International Airport, where His Excellency President Joseph Boakai is departing the country for Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and he's going for the 300 Africa Energy Summit, the Mission 300 African Energy Summit, intended to provide 300 million people electricity by 2030. And this summit is being gathered by a few countries, about 13 African countries that are to be part of this summit, and Liberia is one of those countries. So again, the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, the African Union, the African Development Bank Group, and the World Bank Group are the hosts for this summit that the president is going for. So while we still await the president to be back, let's continue to give you more details. So according to the compact from the Liberian government, for which the Liberian government will present during that summit, their targets include to expand electricity access to 100,000 households per year, compared with the current rate of 70,000 households per year. All right, so the second one is to develop a national clean cooking strategy to identify the the baseline and targets for increasing access to clean cooking solutions, which will particularly benefit women and marginalized communities. So that's one of the targets contained in the compact of the Liberian government. Another one is to create an enabling environment for private sector participation in the energy sector to mobilize US 150 million of private investment. That's one of the Liberian government targets for this summit. All right, there are several targets contained in the compact of the Liberian government that they are going to present during the summit, or they have already presented, and they are hoping to achieve by 2030. The central goal for the 13 African nations is by 2030 to be able to provide 300 million people electricity access. So for Liberia, it has already presented its plans and targets to the committee responsible, or to the group responsible. So there comes His Excellency President Joseph Boakai here, and he will be given an honor by the officers of the Liberia, the armed forces of Liberia. So see the president and okay, so the president is going alone. The first lady is not going, as you see here. So there you have it, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia is finally now departed. All right, so there you have His Excellency President Joseph Boakai entering the flight here at the Rabat International Airport. The Oyinbo view. Who can we? Yes, yeah. Who can look for someone to talk to? Go to someone. Yeah, get to the. Shoot. So we see the Honorable Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Honorable Grisby. Honorable, how are you? Welcome to the media.
Thank you.
We see the president departing Liberia for Tanzania. We would love to tell the Liberian people what's the mission of the president.
Liberia has been chosen as one of the pilot countries for this energy project for Africa, where they propose to give access to power. There were 300 billion Africans, and Liberia is among one of the 15 countries to do the pilot with. So when the president gets there, he's going to sign an energy compact. About 20 heads of state have confirmed attendance.
So the plans or the target for those countries, about 13 countries for which Liberia is part of.
Right.
For now to 2030, what's the target of the Liberian government in terms of energy?
Well, the president has indicated that we intend to provide at least 100,000 people with access to power.
Okay.
And this particular program, at the end of the day, there will be an investment of 1.5 billion in the energy sector for Liberia to expand energy access.
Did you say 1 point what?
1.5 billion.
1.5 billion.
The expansion of the Mount Coffee Hydro Loom is about $800 million. Plus other smaller projects.
Will this amount go to all other African countries or only like?
It's in Liberia.
Well, they're starting off with Liberia and a few other countries. I think 15 countries this time, but they'll be expanded.
So okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Minister Sylvester Grisby, gave you some backgrounds of the president's travel to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, here at the Rabos International Airport. So that's it. Khan is still with us. We are still here posted here at the Rabos International Airport. Stay with us as we bring you live the departure of His Excellency President Joseph Boakai here at the Rabos International Airport.
As the plane departs from Liberia for Tanzania, the president is also heading with the Minister of State portfolio, Boakai. Just to let you know, the First Lady only escorted the president here at the Rabos International Airport, but she's not leaving the country. Sylvester Grisby has been holding charge of the president to the president's return. Keep your coming on.
Oh, you got it. Critical skill. But we wait about 2-3 minutes. Then about 2 minutes. Well, folks, that's it. His Excellency President Boakai is finally departing Liberia for Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. He's going to attend the Mission 300 Summit hosted by the government of Tanzania, the World Bank Group, and the World Bank Development Group. So that's it. Thanks so very kindly for watching from Rabos International Airport in Mangi.